Welcome in, guys. In today's video, we're going to be specifically talking about what are the top 3 mistakes that I consistently see school owners make every single year and how you can avoid them so that you have students who train for years and also so that you can prepare for a successful start to Q1 of 2026. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Jennifer Waters. I actually own a portfolio of companies. We're going to do well over 3.5 million this year, including our brick and mortar B2C martial arts school chain, as well as our B2B education and marketing company called Seven Figure Dojo. It's for school and academy owners and coaches. And in today's video, I'm not only going to be revealing those mistakes that cause huge drop-offs, but I'm also going to be sharing with you a secret that's helped me enroll over 100 plus students in the first quarter of the year and has helped my clients hit crazy Q1 numbers as well. So shout out in the chat for me, guys. I want to see, where are you watching from and what do you teach? Let me know in the chat. I'm looking at it right now in live time, seeing what we got here. Let's see. All right. Got a few of you guys in here. So what are the top 3 mistakes that I see a lot of school owners make? The first one that we got to talk about right now is thinking that it's normal for people to quit. It is not normal for people to quit during November and December. We think that it's normal, but it's not. And the reason why I say that we get stuck in this mindset of thinking that it's normal for people to quit and is that we accept it. We just go, oh, it's the end of the year. People are going to quit anyway. And we don't actually do anything about it. So, in order to avoid this mistake, which is a huge one to make and is going to cost you a lot of money, is I want you to do this. Anytime that someone says, I want to quit for the holidays, I don't want to do this anymore after the new year, like that's it, the end of this year, we're done. I want you to require a meeting, not just a cancellation form. And then when you're at that meeting, the thing that I want you to do is I want you to figure out if you can upgrade them. Yes, upgrade them. A lot of people, the reason why they're quitting isn't because they're dissatisfied, it's because they're bored. They don't know exactly what is next for you, or for them rather. So I want you to make sure that you don't make them bored, right? John, thanks for watching. Michael, thanks for being here today. Hey guys, throw in the chat, where are you watching from? What do you teach? Would love to see that as well. So whenever we have somebody that wants to cancel, especially during this time of year, first thing that we're doing is we're going ahead and we're scheduling a time for them to meet with one of our head coaches, one of our head instructors, to figure out what's going on. If we can, we upgrade them. If they're bored with a program, if they're just looking for something more, they're looking to add on something else, that's when we're going to do it. If we can't upgrade them, we're going to just try to extend them. And you might be going, well, how does that work if you try to extend them? Well, they want to quit now. So anything past quitting now is an extension. So I can give them a 1-month extension. I can give them a 2-month extension. I can give them whatever kind of extension I want to, especially if you're working on terms like a 4-month term or a 6-month or an 8-month or whatever it is. I can extend them out a little bit more. Now, the other thing that I can do is I can downgrade them. So if they're on a program and it's costing however much per month, I can give them a program that has less features or less access, and that's going to be a downgrade because maybe this is a financial reason for why they're quitting. So we have to get out of this, oh, it's normal for people to quit. It's not, it's only normal because you're making it a normal thing. Don't make it normal. Make it part of a process that you use to get people in front of you for sales conversations around either upgrading, extending out their current program, or downgrading their program. Don't just let them walk out the door. All right. Now, I want to let you guys know that this is a part of what you can do to save students. But if you really want to add on additional students in 2026, planning has to start now. This is the #1 secret that I've been able to uncover after years and years of doing this. We had our first $1 million year 15 years ago. And since then, I've learned planning doesn't happen between Christmas break and New Year's. Planning happens in December. That's why on December the 3rd, I'm getting together a small group of school and academy owners that want to focus and want my help planning out the blueprint for enrolling 100 students in Q1. If you are interested in reserving your spot for that December 3rd workshop, you can go to q1blueprint.com. Now, the second mistake that I see a lot of school owners make that I hope that you're not going to make moving forward is you're going to not wait to plan, like I just mentioned, during Christmas break. Okay. Because when we wait to plan during Christmas break, we only have 2 weeks. And most of the time, there's not enough people that are actually working to help us execute on that plan. That's why you want to start in December. That's why I'm having the Q1 blueprint. Philip, thanks for watching. Mississippi, teaching Kenpo, Taekwondo, and Krav Maga. Emma, thanks for watching. Appreciate you being here. So when we start planning in December, what are some of the things that we want to start planning? Well, we want to start planning our marketing. We want to start planning our offers. We want to start planning our reactivation campaigns, things that we're going to do to get people back from the Christmas season. We want to start planning our cold leads blast. What are we going to say to our leads that we got in 2025 that never actually came through? You already paid for those leads. So what are you going to do with that? What are you going to say to those leads? All of those things we're going to be doing at the Q1 Blueprint. Okay, so you can go to www.q1blueprint.com, get you all the details right there to join me on December the 3rd. The third mistake that I see a lot of school owners making on the regular is that every month they are coming up with new ideas to generate leads in the same month that they need those leads, instead of having a plan in place. Okay. Every single month, you should have at least 3 separate sources of marketing to generate leads. Your first source needs to be a source where you're hosting some sort of lead generating event in your own building. If you're running an online coaching program, you have to get people in your universe. You have to get people coming to you. So 3 separate sources of marketing, starting with an internal lead generating event. So very, very important that you're doing that. And you got to do it during December too, and January. Don't skip those months just because it's quote unquote slow. It's only slow because you made it slow. If you keep pushing forward, if you keep having ways that you can bring people in the doors, you will have record months during the holidays that you've never had before. All right. What is a second source of marketing that you need to have? Well, number 2, we need to be looking at outside events. Now, the really cool thing about this time of year is there's a ton of holiday events happening, especially if you run a brick and mortar school. If you're in your local community, I can tell you right now, they right now are doing all kinds of Christmas related activities. There's Santa pictures, there's Christmas tree lightings, there's holiday festivals, there's all sorts of things that you could be at if you could have just a little bit of creativity. And even if it's not a physical event that you can be at, you could in turn have gift certificates for silent auctions or things along those natures where you're giving out certain guest passes or gift certificates or gift baskets to other local businesses in your area. But you've got to get outside of your physical walls and you've got to connect with other businesses or pockets of the community in order to generate leads outside of your walls. And then when it comes down to the third source of marketing, it's got to be online. Listen, if you are not doing anything online right now, you're in the Stone Ages. It is time that you get online and that you are taking a different level of awareness to the community about what you're doing. And the best and fastest way to do that is through video and is through paid ads. And if you don't have a huge budget for paid ads, you at least should be making talking head, talking videos, talking about what it is that you do. And then you should be taking that post and using a video view campaign to get it out to your entire community so they can start recognizing you. You can start becoming a micro celebrity. And by being that micro celebrity, you are the one that is known for whatever it is that you do, whether you teach martial arts or you do music or you do dance or you're a fitness coach or whatever it is that you do, you're becoming known as the guy, the girl that they should be going to. Even if you have no direct call to action on that video other than to say, hey, make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to be dropping more value. If you're really interested, go to our website. And then you tell them to go to the website. Even if you just do that, if you have only $5 a day to put towards ads, I would start with that. If you are more serious and you can put $30 to $50 a day on ads, oh my gosh, it's time to scale. It's time for you to get leads on the regular without you having to put so much effort into it. Okay, so these three sources of marketing, the good news is we're going to be covering a lot of this stuff on the Q1 blueprint, which is coming up next Wednesday. The bad news is that there are going to be people that are going to be waiting until the last minute to take any sort of action to prepare for January. Don't let that be you. Avoid these three mistakes. It's not normal for people to quit. You shouldn't wait to plan between Christmas and New Year's for what you're going to do on the first 3 months of the year. And you should not, mistake number three, pull back on your marketing. You should go full steam ahead on your marketing, guys. So very important that you do this. Hey, listen, if you got a ton of value out of this, do me a huge favor, drop value in the comments for me. I'm seeing we got a lot of people that are watching right now, a lot of thumbs ups. Make sure you get to that. Been off Facebook group for a bit. I know we're also streaming on YouTube right now. So I'm looking forward to being back in action with you guys and bringing more value like this all the time. Until next time, guys, stay awesome.